Am I the asshole? For refusing to pay for someone's medical bills after they got sick from a dessert I had made? I was invited to my friend Rob's Halloween party this weekend. I brought a dessert to share, peanut butter brownie cheesecake tarts. The dessert pretty obviously I thought had peanut butter in it. I could smell the PB, and I had drizzled crunchy PB over the top of the tarts. Partway through the party, Rob's new girlfriend, Jenny, starts coughing and choking and wheezing. Turns out she's allergic to peanuts, and started having a pretty severe reaction because she had eaten one of my tarts. The party shut down pretty quickly because she had to go to the ER. Jenny was fine, but yesterday started texting me and contacting me, insisting that I should pay for her hospital bill, since I had made the dessert, and had not labeled it or publicly announced that it had peanuts in it. No one had at any point told me that Jenny had this allergy, or asked me to label food with allergens. None of the other food at the party had a label on it. I refused, and said that she should have asked me if she was concerned that the dessert had peanuts in it, and I was honestly just shocked that it wasn't obvious. The dessert smelled clearly of PB, and had crunchy peanut butter very obviously drizzled on the top. Janie told Rob's other friends, without telling them all the details, and some of our mutual friends have now picked sides. Some people are saying that I should foot the bill, since it was my dessert that made her sick, and that I should have made it clear if there were any common allergens in the food I made. A few other people are saying that it wasn't my fault, and Janie should have asked, or she or Rob should have told guests in advance to either label anything with peanuts, or avoid bringing food with peanuts. Janie has been texting me multiple times daily, and has sent me screenshots of her ER bill, which is about $2,000, and today, after I ignored her messages, she threatened to take me to court for poisoning her. Am I the asshole? For refusing to pay her medical bill? TBH, this post has me wondering how Janie made it this far in life with a severe peanut allergy if she's in the habit of blind taste testing random desserts at parties. Not the asshole, at all. Not the asshole. Pay her ER bill? What? Is Janie 10? Did you all force feed her? Sometimes I truly do not understand how people connect the dots in their brain. It is Rob's home. She is his GF. If he didn't want his GF to die, then he should tell people not to bring PB desserts, or perhaps he just assumed Janie could behave like an adult, take care of herself. You are not accountable for protecting Janie from Janie. Not the asshole. If you are allergic to a type of food to the point of hospitalization, you are responsible for your own health. Janie should have either asked before putting it in her mouth, or warned everyone before coming over. Would she expect a restaurant to pay her medical bill? No, because you as a person are responsible in either reading the menu or telling staff. Not the asshole. If you were not questioned as to the presence of an allergen, how would you have known someone was allergic? Personally, if I was allergic to peanuts, I would have questioned everything before taking a bite. Sounds like Janie took a risk by eating the tarts and now wants you to pay for her actions. Not the asshole for 3 reasons. 1. If your friend Rob was aware Janie had allergies and obviously known that you would brought dessert, he should have mentioned Janie's allergies too. You said it yourself, your dessert was clearly made of PB, to the point it smelled. I'm assuming Janie has a functioning nose and surely would be aware of what PB would smell like. 3. As far as we know, you didn't force-feed her your dessert. If there were PB on it, smelled PB, knew she has allergies of it and still put it down her throat, that's her decision. And it's up to her to deal with the consequences of her actions. I'm allergic to peanuts and I always ask what ingredients are in a homemade tasty treat before chowing down. If I don't, and I get sick, that's 100 on me. Not the asshole. Janie should have done her due diligence. FFS. A full-grown adult with known allergies eating any random foodstuffs without checking ingredients first is a certified idiot and liable for their own damn bills. I have food restrictions that would also put me in hospital. I eat what I make and only trust a few people with cooking for me. Not the asshole. You are not responsible for Janice and policing her allergy that you did not know existed. Janice should be more cautious in eating random food that looks as though it may contain peanuts. I really don't understand why she even ate it if it clearly had peanut chunks on top. Like, was she just blindly putting food in her mouth? Makes no sense. Not the asshole. Assuming Janie is around your age, she is old enough to take responsibility for her own allergy issues. That would mean not eating things she isn't sure of. If she needed things labeled, she should have requested or asked for that. This isn't a 5-year-old with no willpower, it's a grown-ass woman. This is her responsibility, not yours. Not the asshole. Anyone with severe food allergies knows to ask about possible exposure. This sounds kinda sketchy because if it was topped with peanut butter there's no way she didn't know. Is it possible that she was looking for attention or that she doesn't like you? Note are people with allergies that serious no to confirm unknown foods. Not the asshole, you can ignore Janie's texts. Not the asshole. She's the one with the allergy. She's the one who needs to be cautious. Not the asshole. I've had those tarts before I became allergic to nuts. They smell strongly of peanut butter. You can see the peanuts. And it tastes like peanut butter. Is she one of those people that purposely eats shit she's allergic to just to take people to court? Not the asshole. I have a fish allergy, and every time I'm out at a place that has random canapes, I'm always heavily insistent on them telling me exactly what's in them. Anyone that has an allergy would do this. You don't just randomly chuck shit in your mouth, especially desserts if you have a peanut allergy. Janie is 100 in the wrong. Not the asshole. She's the one with the allergy, so she needs to be aware of what she's consuming and not guilt someone else into taking responsibility for her decisions and have them pay the bills for her stupidity. Do not pay. Not the asshole. One expects that an adult doesn't eat things that can hurt them. She's not a child who needs protection from her own stupidity. You're not the asshole. Even a 4-year-old with a severe food allergy knows to ask whether something contains the allergen before eating it. You're not responsible for her lack of common sense. Didn't Jane know she's allergic to peanuts? Does she not know what peanut butter looks or smells like? People who have serious allergies usually take it on themselves not to eat things that make them ill. If you are in the US, you can do a quick search of your state's court records under civil to see if she's successfully or unsuccessfully tried this stunt before. Something isn't quite on the up and up here. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. People with severe nut allergies should double check any foods, but particularly sweets. Not the asshole. Most people with severe allergies know to ask if any foods contain items they may be allergic to, especially people with nut allergies. If that's the case, why didn't she sue the host for not making sure all food was labeled? If that's the case, none of the food was labeled, so what if someone with another allergy got sick from another food? Let her take you to court. She can't afford her bill, so she is looking for a scapegoat. I'm going to go with not the asshole because she's an adult and not a child. The responsibility falls on her first to make sure the food is safe to eat or communicate there cannot be nut products at the party. If you had ignored that or she asked for allergens to be labeled and you didn't, then the verdict would be different. Not the asshole. I have a food allergy and carry an EpiPen. No way would I try anything without checking. An anaphylactic reaction is horrendous, plus the day in hospital in case the reaction starts up again, quite common apparently. I scrutinize the ingredients in everything new that I eat. If the person has a peanut allergy, I can tell you from my own scrutiny of ingredients that loads of foods have hidden peanuts. Sun-dried tomatoes, for example. She knows to check. If she has an allergy, she just couldn't be bothered. Was she drinking so she got careless? The person